everybody. How's it going? How you doing, friends? I want to thank everybody for stopping by once again. Thank you all the new subscribers, and I appreciate you guys always with your comments in the comment box. If you think you can't talk to me and leave a comment, go ahead and leave one. I'm telling you, don't worry about it. If you haven't commented before, or you're new to the channel and you're afraid to comment on that. Comment, say something down in that comment box. I will definitely try to either respond or I will like it and give it a heart. That means I read your comment if I did that, or if I did that. So anyways, today's video is so cool. I'm so pumped, so stoked to show this to you. And when I show you what I got down here, I really hope that this comes out as fantastic as I really want it to. And I'm going to try not to jumble everything together. But today's video is about sockets. Okay? I'm going to try to keep it, and we might have to expand on this without going too far. But I want to get in and just show you some quick things and talk about the differences between cheap and expensive and try to open your guys' minds. Now, keep in mind, guys, I understand constructive criticism, and I understand that I might mess up some stuff, okay? So, if I do, leave that comment down in the comment box and let me know what I missed or misinterpreted or did something. I might say something wrong. I jumble stuff all the time, guys. Like my mind's like an NHRA funny car. So it's constantly going. But this is such a good video because I want to show the difference, because I know there's a lot of controversy about Snap-on. Whenever you say that word Snap-on on YouTube, it's almost just like somebody literally took a slingshot and pow, right in the butt. I don't know why that is, because Snap-on is not that bad of a company. I understand that prices are expensive, but they build quality. And please understand quality. You don't have to buy a Lamborghini to appreciate it. Okay? You don't have to buy $1 million house to appreciate it. We should all be envious of that. Okay? As my buddy Tarek says, we should be envious. And that's exactly true. We need to be envious of this stuff. So I'm going to stop babbling on and get you down here to the video. Hopefully I didn't lose too many of you. Don't forget to subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, give me a thumbs up. Let's check out the video we got. Let's start off with this right here. This is a Snap-on mid-length 13 millimeter. And I want to talk about the quality differences because Snap-on uses virgin steel for making their stuff. The chamfering down here into where you put your socket wrench is, recessed so that you can click it in faster. That's part of the reason. The other thing is the chrome. The finish on the chrome is a much lengthier process. And I'm not going to get into the metallurgist stuff about the steel and whatnot, but I do know that Snap-on uses 100% virgin steel, which is top of the line grade steel. Okay, so the bigger thing is though, socket functionality is the chamfering in here on a Snap-on socket is, you see the depth, and this is just a mid-length. But you see the depth right there? And what that does is that helps you when you're starting a fastener. Let's go ahead and take this off. When you're starting a fastener, let's say, or taking it off, whatever, it doesn't matter. But that fastener, and this is a flank drive plus socket, FDX socket, I believe. Whatever. When you're starting the socket, starting the fastener on the bolt, you get it in there, and there's a lot less rocking. And by rocking, what do I mean by that is that the fastener is more able to mate. We'll just put it that way. Female to male. We all can understand those terms. Mate with the bolt or fastener, and bada bing, bada boom, you can get it started. Now, I know you guys are going to be saying, well, CP, why do I need to spend the money for that? You don't, okay? I'm not saying you don't. So here's a GEARWRENCH mid-length that I went out and bought for this video. Spent a couple bucks because I didn't have anything off-brand, to be honest with you. So I wanted to kind of see the differences. GEARWRENCH, not a bad socket. I like the knurling here, and I'm not upset with that. But I want to show you the difference between this, and that's what, like right here, you see the wobble when I go in there. So if you're trying to start this fastener in a blind area, I want you to see the difference right there. That's the difference between Snap-on and GEARWRENCH. Is the value or the cost of what you want to spend is totally up to you. In a professional line, this is why why some of us use Snap-on, is because it's time saving, and that extra thing, like I said, you don't have to buy a Lamborghini to appreciate it. But in a professional line, or professional deal, professional industry, I want to be able to start that fastener. Look, the fastener started, and there's literally no play, okay? But if you take a gear wrench, look at the slop in there. That's the difference between a snap-on socket and a gear wrench socket. Some of you might say, well, there's not, you know, if it doesn't matter to you, that's completely okay. I'm just merely showing this to you because I want you to see. And then on top of that, you add in a wobble extension. Here I have a snap-on wobble plus, but it doesn't matter. Any wobble extension, it's beside the point. So now you got a wobble, and you're trying to start that fastener. Look at the degree that you're setting yourself up for. Try to start that fastener if you're trying to get into a wobble. Now I change that over to a snap-on and get that wobble in there. Look at that. There's a lot less, hopefully you can see that. There's a lot less angle to that thing. A lot less angle to the dangle, fellas. That's what you're paying for with a snap-on, okay? The quality, the engineering that's went into that socket, that's what you're getting with it. Do I condone buying? I'm not telling you to buy snap-on. Showing you the difference, that's all, folks. Don't take this so serious that you have to throw hate down in the comments about it. Same thing goes for the mid-lengths. Another good thing is when you're starting a socket, look at the depth that you're getting. Look at the chamfer on here. The bolt literally rests right there on the top. I don't know if I showed that to you. Let's show that angle to you. You see where that bolt, that nut sets for that bolt versus the gear wrench, which sets down in there further. I mean, it's significantly. There's the distance with the gear wrench, and there's you're getting about a half inch depth difference. So, and that actually goes true. So that's not just with Snap-on. I'm going to show you the difference also. That's not just true with Snap-on. That's true with when you get cheaper sockets. This is a Blue Power, and you're going to get that. Now this is a Koken, and here's a way to save money. To be honest with you, this is why I like Koken tools. Koken tools, value, and you're getting a good deal for tools. They're a reasonable price, high quality. They have good steel. They make good sockets. This is an ADV Matco. Once again, decent depth on it. Let's see here. Which one else do I have? I have a, there you go. This is a Sunex. Now this is why Sunex is cheaper. Look at the depth on that now. This is a Mac. Much shallower. Sunex, granted these are different sockets of chrome, but I don't have anything in chrome other than Macs. But there you go. This is a Sunex Impact. This is a Matco Pro non-slip. See if that's actually, let's see if the Mac or the Pro non-slip. I've been using these sockets. I really do like them. Pro non-slip. There you go. There's a Mac versus, they're the same size. So let's move this one out of the way. The Pro non-slip is not technically a cheaper socket. I mean, they're kind of expensive, but they're still relatively inexpensive in the big scheme of things. But there you go. There's the depth on the Pro non-slip. Mac, a more quality socket, much shallower to help you get started. Keep that chamfer flatter. Another cool thing, since we're talking about Mac, because I definitely want to do that in this video, is let's, I'm going to bring you over here. Right here, you see I have some mid-lengths. Yeah, and you're looking at it, and you're probably like, wait a second, CP. How is that a mid-length? This is a 3-inch drive, 8 millimeter mid-length Mac socket, and this is the only one I have for mid-length for Mac, because I don't know why. Mid-length. Now let's look at some deep sockets. Okay, this is a Sunex deep, and just a cheap Taiwan deep socket. You can see the length of there. The funny thing is Mac, we're going to look at these. Let me lay them down here. The Mac mid-lengths are actually just a shade bigger than shallows. I should have grabbed a shallow. Sorry about that. Very cool, interesting topic that some people might not know about Mac sockets. So this is that Mac tool sockets they're deeps. These are the deeps, mid-lengths, and the shorts. This is a snap-on mid-length, which clearly you can see. This is a 13 mil snap-on mid-length that clearly you can see is quite a bit deeper. Here's an 8mm mid-length, in fact, snap-on. Let's just compare those two right there. That's a mid-length snap-on, 8 mil. That's a mid-length Mac. Very cool. Not only that, you can see that the mid-length Mac and snap-on, or the deep snap Macs and snap-ons are the same. Here's a little cool deal for you too. There's an SK deep and a snap-on mid-length. Interesting story. So these are all three what I would consider quality sockets. But the deeper, you will not find snap-on and Mac deeps are the shortest in the industry. They're deep sockets, which I have found always to be completely helpful. So it's something for you to definitely keep in mind when you're looking at sockets. There's a lot of stuff out there. You got to remember what you're looking for. If you're really wanting to find a certain type and you have something in mind that you're looking for. So, yeah, here's a deep 15 mil Mac. They are just about the same. And once again, let me lay this down here. These are all deeps. These are all considered deeps. The snap-on is a mid-length. Voila. And this little fellow right here is a shallow. That's a Mac mid-length too. Just give you the little step up. So, yeah. Other little thing I want to talk about too is you know, the nut grip sockets. And we're going to talk about magnetic sockets. A lot of people don't know about the Koken nut grip magnetic sockets, and there's a lot of information in this video. I'm kind of going fast, but I want to talk to you about that because I want to show you just how. Now these are Blue Power Cornwell sockets, but the Koken nut grips do not use any magnetic whatsoever. They use a ball detent with this spring around them, and I have absolutely fallen in love with these things. And for a few reasons, and I'm going to show you one right now. So let's go ahead and run this bolt down. I'm going to show you one big reason right off the bat. Get this sucker down in there good. Deep as I would normally go. Let's say that's about normal. It's not touching the bottom of the anvil area or whatnot. And you can also see that Koken chamfers there. Very nice sockets. And they're not that expensive, guys. You can buy Koken sockets direct from Japan for about the same price as you can buy Blue Power, ADV, or Sunex even. But so a lot of people brag about magnetic sockets, and I used to use them too. And they have their place. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it'll hold the fastener. And I first bought these before I bought the Kokens, but I'm changing everything over. But the bottom line is here's what. If you had to be in an area where you needed a magnetic socket or whatnot, which a lot of times you're not going to get into this with a magnetic socket deep. Most of the time you're probably going to use that side or whatnot. But this is the downside of a magnetic socket because it has the spring-loaded detent in there and whatnot. You're basically getting a mid-length. So you're getting that much. That's as far as you can get in there before your fastener really isn't going to grab anymore. In fact, that is about as dangerous as you'd get getting it in there. That's as much as you get. That's all the depth you get out of a magnetic socket. So, anywho, I think that's a pretty good video, and I hope you guys liked it. I hope that gave you a lot of information, and I hope that there was a lot of good things that you got out of it. If there was something that you think that I missed or you wanted to see something else, please tell me down in that comment box. Let me know. Let me know your feelings, thoughts, comments, concerns, criticisms, all of the above. I certainly appreciate you guys. As always, like, comment, share, subscribe, ring that bell. Remember, keep your hands dirty and your money clean. Thanks for watching.